And on Fox Chattanooga.
In Making History, we talk about job growth and entrepreneurship in Chattanooga. There are people who are starting companies, hiring people, investing, and encouraging others to do the same. Tonight, we talk to two entrepreneurs who've been doing all of that for more than a decade in Chattanooga. Stephen Culp has a long, interesting resume. He grew up in Chattanooga and brought his company Smart Furniture here in 2001.
That is a company that I founded out in Silicon Valley in the proverbial garage on Stanford campus, quite literally, and then brought to Chattanooga back in the early 2000s because A, this place, in my recollection as a kid having lived here, has a soul, and B, it has an entrepreneurial soul.
Stephen's business partner, Andrew Scarborough, started working at Smart Furniture a few years later.
I graduated from high school and before college was faced with my mom's mandate of I either get a job in the next week or she gets me one at Hardee's. And so I called the only business contact I know, Stephen Culp, and he's like, actually, we are opening up or bringing the warehouse back to Chattanooga, and you and I are the only ones who have done this. And so I joined him.
Andrew went to college but kept working with Stephen. They have created companies, Delegator and Price Waiter together. They're co-founders at Causeway, and they're still active in all these projects and a lot more.
You go down a list of Chattanooga startups and you're going to see us involved in a lot of different ways, and that's, again, it's because A, we love it, we love startups, we love entrepreneurs, and B, we love Chattanooga.
If you talk to entrepreneurs in Chattanooga for years, there's been an idea that Chattanooga needs a household name to come from one of these downtown companies, to attract more companies, to grow the workforce, and become more well known as a great place to start a business.
Price Waiter could very well be that company, but I'd be happy if it's 10 other companies. If we have a couple of big success stories, big exits, we've already got them, to be honest. Like, it's a bit of an older narrative, right? Because we've got the Squids, we've got the Access Americas, we've got Branch, we've got some very exciting stuff going on. If you look at the combination of those, we've got enough substance here to be paid attention to.
Andrew and Stephen have been working together for more than 12 years at this point. They say their plan is to keep growing their ventures, but also keep fueling entrepreneurism in Chattanooga from every angle they can.
I think originally it was the challenge, and it wasn't about the city, and probably 8-9 years ago that slowly began to change and then more rapidly changed, where now if all of our businesses failed tomorrow, I'd be here and we'd be looking for what's next, and I wouldn't be drawn really anywhere else.
And there's a whole lot more to this story. Next time on Making History, we'll tell you what Stephen and Andrew are spending a lot of their time on now. We'll tell you what Price Waiter, and specifically Price Waiter Market, is doing to change online shopping. That's next time on Making History.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame